recording?
Mm-hmm.
So usually there's clips that go into the door panel themselves. You can usually pull them out and pop them along a screwdriver. There's a few screws in the door that you need to remove.
Want me to go closer?
There's usually this, I'm pretty sure will pop off. You gotta take the speaker out to be able to get it to unmount from the door because there's the back panel behind us. These things pop out. Just gotta be careful with them because they do have a tendency to break.
Mm-hmm.
They just have these little clips right here.
Mm-hmm.
They just sit right inside there like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pause it for a minute. Okay, so since the window's broken, it's already fallen down. They use this to jam it in there, which means the window's probably going to fall once we release it. So we want to use some kind of support where it's not going to fall. This is not very good tape. Oh, you know what? She's got that glass, that razor blade anyway, so. You want to support the window, go ahead and pause it.
Mm-hmm.
So inside here,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little panel. You use a tiny little screwdriver. You can pop this piece out and get access to the screws behind it.
Mm.
So we're going to take the speaker out because this is mounted into the door panel.
Yeah.
And there's just a little clip behind it, two little tabs. Pull the tabs together and you unclip the speaker. A couple screws in here, just top one should be easy to get to. Second one, you kind of have to open the door to be able to get access to it. Still a panel clip down in here. Just kind of gently feel around for it. Try to loosen it. You can see one right here. It's attached. You just try to get behind it and pry it out. And then once this is all loose, you can take it. This one needs to come out too. So it has this little clip right here. Just pop it out of this corner. When you put it back in, you just kind of feather it back down and then pop it back in place. And since we secured the window with the tape, we don't need this anymore. And now the door panel sits on a ledge. So you lift this up. Oh. This comes out. I'm going to get a close up inside here. There's this little clip right here. That needs to get pushed out of the way. And it just clips on to that bar. So what you do is you pop it back and out of the way like that, and then the bar just slides down, sits down into it. So when you reinstall it, just put it back in and just pop that clip back over and get this out of the way. And now the door panel should come up. It's not going to be completely released though, because come take a look. the power windows, you have a clip right here, so you need to release that clip. Sometimes turning it gives it a little bit easier. There's a little tab on the bottom you need to press up, and then you can slide it out. So when it comes out, you can see it easier from the back side. This little tab pokes in, and that's what releases it to pull it out. Once you get the back panel out, you can remove this.
Trying to get it good. Go for it.
There's a screw that we missed.
Mm.
It's a part of the back panel. Let's see if I can super glue it back on. So we bring this down and out of the way. And it gives us access to the bolts for the window regulator. And then once we get the window regulator down to this area, there's 2 bolts that you need to release off the window to be able to remove it. Now we need to release the window. We still need to be able to support it. And then as you bring it down, here's the 2 bolts.
Mm.
Pull the window back up. Move it out of the way enough to be able to get this loose. And then you have the motor right here. These 3 bolts loosen up and you can slide it up, and then you pop the whole unit through the holes right here. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. Okay. So a new one comes with a new clip, so we can just pop this one out. Probably easier said than done. Get this assembly out. Yeah, that looks like the broken piece right there. I'm gonna get the new one in. It's gonna go in like this because you're gonna have your tabs up against this right here. And your window's going to attach through these back here. And your motor has new bolts, so that's good. Just give them a little bit of a loosening up. That's kind of curved. That's weird. Anyways, an easier install for this is to take one of your bolts at a time. Just put it in this one top corner. And the reason I say that is because you can see it's notched out, so we can get it in there and at least get it hooked and started. And just installing is putting everything back in the opposite way, basically. Trying to get this to fit in is always a big pain in the butt. You can usually hook it. Once you're in, you can use your hand through the speaker hole at least. And that's why I say with your motor, your 3 mounting bolts already set up in that fashion. Loosen them up a little bit. Should slip into place. Take this and stick it back out the hole. Reconnect it. Put your power to your motors back. Brackets right there. It's not lined up right. Can you help me?
With what?
Can you grab the tape and retape the window back?
This part right here?
Yep.
Like,
Pull that tape. Pull this on your side.
okay.
Yep. Pull it towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep pulling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now stick it on the window. Same with this one right here.
Mm-hmm. So just kind of like pull it down and then,
Yep.
okay?
Yeah. I'll make sure the window's not gonna fall.
Mm-hmm.
the window connection points are not in the right spot. So I need to hook up the door panel to the electrical, put the key in, and then drive it up until I can see those. Make sense? About right there. Alright, well, those are tight. And we have the two for the windows. Now we're gonna do the window here.
You want me to help you with it? No, you got that.
I'm just gonna drop it down. And there's little tabs where it sits on. So it's now lined up, and you can see inside there that the window area is lined up to the new window regulator. Felt like it might have been stripped. I didn't want to keep going with the torque. Better to hand start it, and then if it feels stripped, use a wrench so you don't jam it in there, you know. These are in nice and torqued. These are nice and torqued. Got our electrical connector, we got the bolts nice and tight, we got it connected to the window. I'm gonna put this back together, making sure that we stick that out. That's pretty much how you do it. You get the door panel back in, and then looks like might have broke some of the door panel backing right here as well. So I'll work on trying to put it back together, but they're supposed to just pop out. Looks like a couple of them didn't pop out at the bottom right there. Oh, these were already glued. It's like this was already done once before. Yeah, that's already repaired. Someone already glued this back. Oh, looks like there's another one missing and they try to glue that one too. Anyways, putting it all back together the same way as you took it apart. Just make sure you slide this in and hook it, connect that and your electrical, and everything's pretty much done. Snap it back in. Good to go. Go ahead and pause it. Go ahead. Going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the two tabs that were broken I repaired, and the small one I repaired as well. One thing I learned a long time ago about this plastic is pretty brittle sometimes, but an easy repair is a little bit of super glue and then sprinkle on baking soda. It'll harden the super glue quickly, so you want to make sure you get the part in place perfectly and then pour the super glue and then the baking soda, and it hardens up and sets up hard as a rock. Just make sure you don't touch it with your raw finger, because there is a chemical reaction and it can burn you.
Experience.
Experience, yeah. Shh. Just need to know that.
Yeah.
These are the ones that were in my pickle fork.
Sure.
Goes right here. Slide it into place. This one goes down here. Get that one ready. And then again, just make sure you get your electrical connection back in. Once it's in, you get this hooked in, put it at the top. I need to wiggle it around a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't want to sit just right. There it goes. A couple things you want to be careful of. You have your door lock and your rod. So your rod's right here, which is fine, but your door lock is not lined up. There it is. Once that's lined up, the door rod's still here. Once everything's sitting in place, you can kind of start to feel where the parts are that snap in. They pop in place. You just start putting the pieces back together. So again, this one kind of like hooks in, comes down. And there's a little spot that snaps in. Another piece here. There's little hooks right here. It's going to sit in there and then just snap at the top. So when you take it off, snap it at the bottom and then roll it out and lift it up. This part is kind of tricky sometimes. Little flathead helps, but just remember, you want to put that rod inside this purple hole, and then after it's seated in there, can you get a video inside? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Once it's in there, you want to make sure that you secure that purple piece, and it should snap onto the rod. You see it down in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this just rolls back in. There's hooks in the bottom, so you want to hook it on the bottom first, and then kind of slide it in place. And then a small screwdriver. Yeah, and this one's easier if you just open up the door handle and then screw it in. Little tab piece. There's usually a little hook on the top, 2 little spots in the bottom. Just slide it in like that. Snaps in place. Speaker. Always want music, so make sure you get your speaker connection back in. Get your speaker snapped back in place. It's back in. We got one more screw here. This little piece that snaps in. And that is it. Run smooth. Good to go. You can end the video.